It's your girl Dreamy. And so I'm back to talk about one of the popular trends that we have been seeing when it comes to biracial people. Um, it's all about the, the white mom, black dad combo. It's always what it's about. Are we the drama? Are we? I think we might be, and we don't even be doing nothing. I have given my 2 cents about this for years, and I'm going to continue to give my 2 cents about it because as long as these trends continue to persist, I will keep giving my reactions and 2 cents about it because I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And I never really see any biracials with white mom, black dads fight back on this. They kind of really do navigate like how white women navigate, and they say nothing at all. And they sometimes even build up resentment. And I think that that is like one of the good things about my channel. I don't think that we should just stay silent on everything. And I definitely think that we should not build resentment. You do not have to build resentment. There should be safe spaces like this one for you to come and not only be defended, but for you to be in the comment section and find some sort of community or, say how you feel as long as it is YouTube appropriate, right? Say how you feel and not build resentment. And just know that there are people out here like myself that sees this shit and it's not okay. And not only will I defend myself, but I will defend other people that are just like me. So let's get into it. I came across this little slideshow on TikTok, and it was basically this biracial girl. And in the caption, it says, "In a world full of white," yeah, sorry about that screenshot. So I just had to read the caption to you. "In a world full of white mom, black dad combos." Now, I feel like that's already just weird as fuck. And in the slideshow, like you go over to the next slide, and it's just a picture of her white dad that I believe passed away. So rest in peace to him. I think there's like absolutely nothing wrong when it comes to biracial people who have black moms and white dads celebrating that. I think that it's absolutely beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it, literally. No issue. But where the issue does come in is stop bringing us up. Quit bringing up the biracials with the black dads and the white moms. We do not give a fuck. You do not have to try to put us down or remind people about us in order to praise what you got going on. All right? It is the same thing as when black women are telling black men to stop bringing them up when their preferences are snow bunnies, spicy Latinas, or Asian women, which is completely fucking fair. And when black men bring up black women in order to down them to try to up their little snow bunnies or their others, they look jealous as fuck. They look jealous as fuck of black women. They look weird. They look obsessed. This is literally no different. The comment section was absolutely disgusting. And why is this a trend? And I honestly feel bad for mixed race women specifically with black moms that have been hopping on this trend because your moms are making y'all look like fucking haters. They really are. They're making you look weird also. Like, they are notorious for calling biracials with white moms weirdos. Okay, fine. But this shit right here is weird as fuck. Y'all look like haters. It just gives like, I don't know. It just very much gives like pageant mom. It gives pageant mom, and I'll explain it. Like, if you don't know anything about pageants, like, the reason why I say pageant mom is kind of like because it's like a beauty contest, basically, right? And a lot of pageant moms either could not be a pageant queen, so they made their daughters pageant queens, or they purposely, like, for lack of better terms, they bred to have a very attractive looking daughter. And then they accomplished that part, and then they put her in a competition. aka pageants, right? And then there's some pageant moms that were pageant queens, but they get older, you know how that goes, especially in the pageant world. Like they swap the old out for the new, right? And so they want their kid to like be like number one at everything. And it kind of gives that energy where it's like, why are y'all competing with biracials with black dads and white moms? Especially when a lot of the commentary is saying about how much better you guys are. Well, then why does it feel like this odd competition that you have going on? If we're just such losers and we're so horrible and we're uglier and any negative connotation that you can like think of, then why do y'all keep bringing us up? And why do you have to keep saying that you're better than anyone? Wouldn't you just simply be better? Like, people wouldn't have to keep saying the shit. It's like trying to speak it into existence. And I fear that you guys will never actually really truly have that reputation, because this is odd, right? This is giving brainwashing. And so let me just go ahead to these comments. They very much come off as groomer comments because this is very groom like. So the first comment is coming in hot with saying the best combo. This is so odd to me because I saw this comment itself like 50 times. I literally went through all of the comments, but I saw this at least 50 times saying, oh, we're the best combo or we're an elite combo. You know, different, it varied, right? But it all meant the same thing. Like, we're the best combo. And it's so weird because you know what they mean. They don't mean like the best combo, like the best type of mix ever, because you could be a black and whatever, any kind of mix. It's not just the black and white thing. But they mean out of the out of the moms, like which one is better. When being mixed has nothing to do with the moms. I don't care what excuse they come up with. They're like, well, culturally, it's passed down from mom, blah 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 blah. Doesn't fucking matter. Being mixed has nothing to do with my mom or my dad. Literally, it has nothing to do with either of them. I am my own person. Okay, and this is why I say I feel bad for some of these mixed women with black mothers, because they genuinely are passing down the beef that they have with white women down to their daughters. And now they're making them beef or trying to make them beef with biracials that have white moms. Mind you, the biracials that have white moms, they have started no trends, none at all, beefing with biracial daughters with black moms. There's none. There's no trend of it. They have literally been ignoring them. I didn't see not one, except for myself. I didn't see one biracial in the comment section push back on this weird ass narrative that they are spinning. Okay, all these grooming comments that they have, because this is some groomer shit. And you see, like, these people are weird. Like, the posting, the pictures to be like, look at this beautiful family. I feel like that's fine under a normal context to be like, look at my beautiful family. But it's weird when you're trying to down another mixed kid and their family to be like, well, mine's better. When was it a competition, babe? When? Like, what the fuck did we do? And so my son is this combo. I think it's becoming more common. And as I went through the comment section, and when you go on these trends, right, and you go through the comment section, you get a bigger picture of what's going on here. Like, everyone kind of has a different agenda. I think there's like the pageant mom thing going on, like I explained earlier. But then there's also stuff like this. My son is this combo, and I think it's becoming more common. So some people are genuinely threatened, specifically with the black and white mixture, that there are more mixed kids with white moms than black moms, which is fucking insanity. Because what the fuck does that have to do with the mixed children? We can't help that shit. We cannot help that. And also, when it comes to white women, how the fuck is that their fault? How is that their fault? The fact that they're just fucking a bunch of black men. How the fuck is that their fault? That's not their fault either. I don't even see how that could be a negative thing, because if things were the other way around and majority of biracials had black mothers, I wouldn't even notice that shit. And if I ever did notice it, I would not care. So why do they even care about the numbers? And why would they even be surprised about that? Because this is America, and majority of America is white. Majority of America is not black. And a lot of black women are not even dating white men. So what the fuck does that have to do with anything? It's like this weird competition. Mind you, the two comments that I have shown you have been from black women. These aren't even from other mixed people. It's just very odd. People don't talk about it as much. I think this is a mixed person. People don't talk about it as much as white moms and black dads. Um, white mom white mom plus black dad. I love being mixed and I wouldn't change it for anything. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I feel like it's fair. Like, I feel like this comment is fair. Like, it's one thing if they want to, like, have a discussion to be like, um, yeah, like, I have a black mom and a white dad, and I feel like that's not spoken about enough, so that's something that I would like to speak about. I don't see anything wrong with that. I feel like that is healthy. But stop comparing biracials with the white mom, black dad thing. We can't do shit about that. And why do you care? That should be the bigger question. Someone else says it's more rare. And then we have people in the comment section who are like, well, it's more rare, so they find that beautiful. I feel like that's a fair comment. I feel like that doesn't bother me at all. If y'all want to be like, oh, it's rare and I love that, totally fine. Because there is no mention of biracials with, you know, white moms, black dads. But even the post itself is toxic, because why are you bringing this up at all, right? You should have just brought up the fact that you had a black mom, that you love her, and you got a white dad who sadly passed away, and you could have left it at that. But it's like you brought it up because you know that this is a very common conversation. You know, even if you feel like your combo of mix isn't common, you know this conversation is common. And you know that this is a trend to talk about. So you brought it up not only for engagement, but for people to be down in the comment section trashing us and upping you because you feel some type of way about there being a world full of, because even to sit there and say, oh, in a world full of black dad's white mom combo, fucking weird. I found this comment to be very interesting because nobody likes to tell the truth when they're talking about the black mom white dad combo. They will literally talk about these biracials as if they have no struggles. There's no way that there's any white racist people in their families. Oh no. So this one says, I wish this happened to me. My dad ended up growing so racist and weird just because I started finding out the truth about our lives and him. I'm happy you have your pop. We used to be like this when I was a kid. So that's super sad. But kudos to you for being fucking honest. There are a lot of people that are working overtime to lie and make it seem like biracials that have black mothers have absolutely no issues whatsoever. Like life is just somehow easier for them. I think it's weird. And first of all, we know it's a fucking lie. We know it's a fucking lie because we live in this world as and navigate this world as biracial people. So you could never lie to us. You may be able to lie to other black people and other white people and other people outside of being mixed, but you can never lie to mixed people because we live this shit. We live, eat, and breathe this shit, babe.